Hello folks, it's 5th September, it's 04:30 AM in the morning, and it's a chilly one this morning. It's been a wee while since I put one of these out, and there's been a lot happening. Not just in the land of Celtic, but obviously in the land of Sevco. So, tonight's show, we're going to talk about a numerous amount of stuff. It's going to be a bit of mix and mash, probably a wee bit about Sevco, a wee bit about Celtic, a wee bit about what's going to happen going forward. I want to talk about the EBT case. It's coming up within the next week or so, which is going to be hosted, but it's going to be seen over by Lord Nimmo Smith. He's going to be aided by Charles Flint QC and Nicholas Stewart QC. So I'm going to talk about that a bit more in depth in a wee minute. Obviously, Phil McGollibin has got a book out as well called Downfall. There's been a lot of stuff said about that in the papers in the last couple of days. Rangers fans deceased, Sevco fans, whatever you want to fucking call them, basically blocking the switchboards at the Sun because they were going to publish excerpts, etc. and they weren't happy. So the Sun pulled the story, and of course it's upset a lot of Celtic fans, which is no fucking surprising. But that's just the media for you, the Daily Rags, and the radio media are all so afraid to say anything against this mob. When I talk about signings, Celtic signings, 5 stars on the shirt, as I like to say that, call it. It's to do with the fact that the 5 stars on the Rangers shirt means nothing. It's no actually recognised by UEFA or FIFA. It goes independently by each club, whether if they want to do that on their shirt or not. So they can stick that one right up their arse. Okay. We'll talk about the matches against Helsingborg and Hibs, the new signings that have come in. I want to talk a wee bit about the crowds. Crowds are down. The average attendance 45,000 at the Hibs game. Although we did have a 60,000 against Helsingborg, so I don't know. Champions League draw, obviously. It's good to have Euro nights back at Parkhead. I think we'll do well in that group. But I'm going to, I'm just going to that in a wee bit more depth later. In between each segment, obviously we'll have a bit of music. And obviously we just talk about the season going forward and what our aspirations are. So I'll catch you in a minute. We'll get a wee song on, and then we'll have a later. Right, see you in a bit.
In Belfast streets I heard it said they shoot little children dead. Take a life, that's what they've done with plastic bullets from their guns. And we won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. Down easy after all they maimed and killed. Young Caroline, just 12 years of age, shut down by Brits in bloody Bridge. we won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all they maimed and killed. They tried to drag us from our streets by taking a life so young and sweet. Do they not know we'll not be beat? Their violence is their own defeat. And we won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all they maimed and killed. They tried to make us toe their line by using every type of crime, but freedom won't be terrorized, nor freedom struggle criminalized. And we won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all they maimed and killed. And we won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all they maimed and killed. After all they maimed and killed.
Well, troops, I hate to go on about fucking Rangers, but I can't be helped. Keep saying I'm not going to talk about them, but it's so difficult, especially when they're still getting away with a lot of shit. Like, their arrogance is unfucking believable. The fact that they're down there in the third division signing like 4 or 5 players and giving them like 6-7 grand a week. There has to be something done about that, especially when they're supposed to have no money. And they keep throwing this 5 stars on the shirt pish. Anybody that's on the ball can research that online, and they'll find out that these kind of things like stars on the shirt are usually done by the clubs involved. Like, they don't actually mean anything. It's like the one we've got for 67 for winning the European Cup. It was Celtic who decided to put that on the shirt. Just like Rangers decided to stick with 5 on theirs. It's not recognised by UEFA or FIFA. So they can get that one and shove that one right up their fucking blue ass string piece. Anyway. We'll talk about Celtic for a minute. Recent games, obviously, since the last one I put out, we have qualified for the Champions League proper. Delighted about that. I think we can do quite well in the competition. The teams that we're playing against, we played against all of them at different times in the last 20 years, and we beat them all to progress for different competitions or in groups, etc. I.e. Barcelona, Benfica and Spartak Moscow. So I'm quite quietly confident that we can at least progress through the group and get to the last 16. And certainly at worst, finishing third or continuation of European football past Christmas. So we'll wait and see in that one. What I say, with a good victory against Helsingborg there, 2-0, played well on the night, and we deserved to go through. And at the weekend we played Hibs. A lot of chances in the game, and a lot finished 2-2. It was pretty decent fair to watch. Quite enjoyed it. A few younger guys got some game time as well. Twarzik, Tony Watt. So we had all injuries, obviously, but that's no excuse. I thought Hibs played well, and I'm quite glad to see them doing well this year. Hopefully they'll do better than the old Jambos. So in saying that, I mean, we're sitting behind Motherwell in the league now. We're just a pint behind, but we've got a game in hand, so there's nothing to worry about. So we've got an international break coming up now. These new guys that have come in, new signings, a wee bit of time to settle in. We've got 4 of them there. And I'm sure they'll all be, at the end of the day, be good additions to the squad. A couple of strikers, a defender and a goalie. Their names kind of escape me at the moment, but I'm sure they'll become household names within the coming months. And take a bit of pressure off the other guys, and obviously off Eleni. And with regards to crowds and stuff, I'm sure the crowds will improve when the Champions League starts, etc. So I'm not really concerned about anything about that. Anyway, I'm going to stick another wee couple of songs on here, and I'll catch you in a minute.
Let's hear a hand in there, everybody. Here's a wee song called Johnston's Automobiles.
Well, it was there by Radigan's corner, 1 mile high astray. I met another rebel there, and Mr. Me did say, I have orders from our captain to assemble at Drumbar, but how we get there without a motor car? Well, Barney Dean, we argued, I'll tell you what I'll do. Every day stay on plentiful on the IRA of you. We'll send away to Johnston before we go too far, and we'll give the boys a jolly good ride in Johnston's motor car. And Dr. Johnston heard the news, he soon put on his shoes, and he said, this is a special case, there is no time to lose. And he first put on his stocker hat, on his breast a star. You could hear the din going flipping it's Johnston's motor car. And when he reached the railway bridge, the rebels he saw there, old Johnston knew the game was up, and that him they did stare. And he said, right way I have a pass to travel near or far. You can stick your pass right up your ass, it's Johnston's motor car. Woo-hoo! Shining, but it made old Johnston grim. And Barney Hines did a Sinn Féin flag, it fluttered like a star. We'll give 3 cheers to the IRA and Johnston.